What if some of the foods you eat every week were quietly putting extra stress on your kidneys? The surprising part is that many of these foods don't seem unhealthy at first glance. They're found in grocery stores, restaurants, vending machines, and even in kitchens across America. Your kidneys work 24 hours a day, filtering waste, balancing fluids, regulating minerals, and helping control blood pressure. But after age 55, these hard-working organs naturally become more vulnerable to damage, especially if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, or obesity. The good news? Small changes to your diet today may help support healthier kidneys for years to come. In today's video, we'll count down 10 foods that are best limited if you want to support kidney health after 55. We'll explain why these foods can be hard on your kidneys, healthier alternatives you can enjoy, and simple tips that can make a big difference over time. Be sure to stay until the end because our number one food is hidden in thousands of everyday products, and many people consume far more of it than they realize. Let's get started. Your kidneys filter approximately 50 gallons of blood every day. They remove waste products, balance electrolytes, regulate blood pressure, activate vitamin D, and help produce hormones that support healthy red blood cells. As we age, kidney function naturally changes. While this is a normal part of aging, certain health conditions can accelerate kidney damage. These include high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, obesity, smoking, family history of kidney disease. One of the biggest lifestyle factors you can control is your diet. It's important to understand that no single food causes kidney disease on its own. Instead, eating patterns high in sodium, added sugars, unhealthy fats, and ultra-processed foods may contribute to conditions that increase the risk of kidney damage over time. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is making healthier choices more often. Now let's begin our countdown. Our countdown starts with one of the most common beverages in the world: sugary soft drinks. Whether it's regular soda, sweetened fruit drinks, or sugary iced tea, these beverages often contain large amounts of added sugar while providing very little nutritional value. Drinking sugary beverages regularly may contribute to weight gain, poor blood sugar control, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure. All of these conditions are major risk factors for chronic kidney disease. Another concern is that sugary drinks can easily add hundreds of extra calories without making you feel full. Over months and years, these extra calories can contribute to obesity, placing even more strain on the kidneys. Instead of sugary drinks, consider healthier options like plain water, sparkling water without added sugar, unsweetened tea, water flavored with slices of lemon or cucumber. These simple swaps can reduce your added sugar intake without sacrificing flavor. Next on our list are processed meats. Examples include bacon, sausage, hot dogs, pepperoni, salami, deli meats, smoked meats. These foods are often high in sodium and saturated fat. Many also contain preservatives such as nitrates or nitrites. While they can be convenient, regularly eating large amounts of processed meat has been associated with poorer overall health outcomes in many studies. High sodium intake may contribute to elevated blood pressure, which is one of the leading causes of kidney disease. Instead of relying on processed meats every day, consider healthier protein options such as fresh chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, beans, lentils, tofu. If you do enjoy processed meats occasionally, try keeping portions small and balancing them with plenty of vegetables and whole grains. Remember, moderation is the key. Instant noodles are inexpensive, quick to prepare, and extremely popular. Unfortunately, they're also one of the highest sodium convenience foods available. A single package may contain a large portion of the recommended daily sodium intake. Many varieties also contain refined flour, Saturated fats. Flavor packets high in sodium. Artificial additives. Eating foods that are consistently high in sodium may contribute to high blood pressure over time. High blood pressure places additional strain on the tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys. If you enjoy noodle dishes, consider making a healthier version at home. Try using whole grain noodles, brown rice noodles, fresh vegetables, lean chicken, shrimp, tofu, homemade low-sodium broth. You'll enjoy more nutrients while dramatically reducing sodium. Another simple trick is using only part of the seasoning packet rather than the entire package. Even that small change can significantly reduce sodium intake. Fast food is convenient. But convenience often comes with a nutritional cost. Many burgers, fries, and combo meals contain high amounts of sodium, saturated fat, refined carbohydrates, calories. Restaurant portions have also become much larger over the years. It's easy to consume an entire day's worth of calories and sodium in a single meal. Frequent fast food meals may contribute to weight gain, high cholesterol, elevated blood pressure, poor blood sugar control. These conditions increase the workload placed on your kidneys. Fortunately, you don't have to give up burgers forever. Instead, try healthier alternatives. Grilled chicken sandwiches, homemade turkey burgers, whole grain buns, side salads, fresh fruit, baked potatoes instead of fries. If you occasionally eat fast food, look for nutrition information online before ordering. Many restaurants now provide sodium and calorie information that can help you make more informed choices. Have you noticed something about today's foods? They all have one thing in common. They're highly processed. Highly processed foods often contain combinations of large amounts of sodium, added sugars, saturated fats, refined carbohydrates. Eating these foods occasionally is unlikely to determine your health on its own. However, making them a regular part of your daily diet may contribute to health conditions that increase the risk of kidney disease. Replacing just one processed food each day with a healthier alternative can be a meaningful first step. So far, we've discussed foods that are worth limiting if you want to support healthy kidneys after age 55. 10. Sugary soft drinks. 9. Processed meats. 8. Instant noodles. 7. Fast food burgers and fries. Remember, the goal isn't to completely eliminate every favorite food. Instead, it's about making healthier choices more often and reducing foods that are high in sodium, added sugars, and unhealthy fats. Now let's continue with the next foods on our countdown. Potato chips, cheese puffs, flavored crackers, pretzels, and buttered microwave popcorn are popular snacks because they're convenient and satisfying. However, many packaged snacks contain surprisingly high amounts of sodium. Sodium is an essential mineral, but too much of it can contribute to high blood pressure. Over time, uncontrolled high blood pressure can damage the tiny blood vessels that help your kidneys filter waste from your blood. Many packaged snacks are also high in refined carbohydrates, low in fiber, high in unhealthy fats, easy to overeat because of large package sizes. Have you ever planned to eat just a handful of chips, only to realize the entire bag was empty a few minutes later? You're not alone. These foods are designed to be flavorful and convenient, making it easy to consume far more sodium and calories than intended. Instead, consider healthier snack options such as fresh apple slices, unsalted walnuts or almonds, plain Greek yogurt with berries, carrot sticks with hummus, air-popped popcorn without excessive salt, fresh vegetables with a yogurt-based dip. These snacks provide more vitamins, minerals, and fiber while generally containing less sodium than many processed alternatives. Small daily changes in your snack choices can have a meaningful impact over time. Cheese can certainly be part of a healthy eating pattern. However, processed cheese products are different from natural cheeses. Many processed cheese slices, cheese spreads, and cheese sauces contain added sodium, preservatives, and other ingredients that increase shelf life. Some products may also contain phosphorus additives, which can be a concern for people with advanced chronic kidney disease who have been advised to limit phosphorus intake by their healthcare provider. It's important to note that not everyone needs to avoid phosphorus-rich foods. Recommendations depend on an individual's kidney function and overall health. If you enjoy cheese, you don't necessarily have to stop eating it. Instead, try smaller portions. Natural cheeses in moderation. Lower sodium varieties when available. Pair cheese with fresh fruit, whole grain crackers, raw vegetables. This creates a more balanced snack while helping control portion sizes. Reading nutrition labels can also help you compare products and choose options with less sodium. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day. Unfortunately, many breakfast foods marketed as convenient choices are loaded with added sugar. Examples include frosted cereals, sugary granola clusters, sweet breakfast bars, donuts, toaster pastries, sweet muffins, cinnamon rolls. These foods often cause blood sugar to rise quickly before dropping again a short time later. This may leave you feeling hungry much sooner than expected. Over time, diets high in added sugar may contribute to weight gain, poor blood sugar control, type 2 diabetes. Since diabetes is one of the leading causes of chronic kidney disease, reducing added sugar can be an important part of protecting long-term kidney health. A healthier breakfast doesn't have to be complicated. Consider options like plain oatmeal topped with blueberries, plain Greek yogurt with fresh fruit, eggs with whole grain toast, whole grain cereal with little or no added sugar, fresh fruit with unsalted nuts. These meals provide more fiber and protein, helping you stay satisfied for longer. If you enjoy sweet breakfasts, try gradually reducing the amount of added sugar rather than making dramatic changes overnight. Small improvements are often easier to maintain over the long term. Frozen dinners can be incredibly convenient, especially on busy days. Some frozen meals are well balanced and nutritious, but many traditional frozen entrees contain large amounts of sodium, preservatives, saturated fat, refined grains. Some also contain portion sizes that are much smaller than what many adults actually eat, leading people to prepare 2 meals instead of 1. When this happens, sodium and calorie intake can increase dramatically. The good news is that healthier frozen meals are becoming easier to find. When shopping, compare nutrition labels and look for meals that are lower in sodium, rich in vegetables, moderate in calories, good sources of lean protein, higher in fiber. Another excellent option is preparing your own meals at home and freezing individual portions. Homemade frozen meals give you complete control over ingredients, sodium levels, and portion sizes. For example, you might prepare grilled chicken with vegetables, vegetable soup made with low-sodium broth, turkey chili, brown rice with roasted vegetables, baked salmon with steamed broccoli. Having healthy meals ready in your freezer makes it much easier to avoid less nutritious convenience foods when life gets busy. By now, you may have noticed an important pattern. The foods we discussed all tend to share several characteristics. High in sodium, highly processed, rich in added sugars or unhealthy fats, lower in fiber and important nutrients. Rather than focusing on one bad food, think about your overall eating pattern. A diet built around whole foods, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, healthy fats, and lean proteins can support not only kidney health but also heart health, blood pressure, and healthy blood sugar levels. Healthy eating isn't about perfection. It's about making better choices consistently over time. Even replacing one processed meal or snack each day with a healthier alternative is a positive step. Here's a quick recap. 10. Sugary soft drinks. 9. Processed meats. 8. Instant noodles. 7. Fast food burgers and fries. 6. Packaged salty snacks. 5. Processed cheese. 4. Sweet breakfast cereals and pastries. 3. Frozen ready meals. Now it's time for the top 2. These foods are surprisingly common, and many people consume them every week without realizing how they may affect their overall health. Energy drinks have become increasingly popular over the last 2 decades. They're often marketed as a quick solution for fatigue or low energy, but many contain a combination of large amounts of added sugar, high levels of caffeine, herbal stimulants, artificial flavors and additives. For healthy adults, occasional caffeine intake may be fine. However, regularly consuming high caffeine, high sugar energy drinks may contribute to health issues that indirectly affect the kidneys. These include increased blood pressure, rapid heart rate, poor sleep quality, weight gain from excess sugar, difficulty controlling blood sugar in some people. Poorly controlled high blood pressure and diabetes are 2 of the leading causes of chronic kidney disease. If you're feeling tired every day, it's worth asking why. Fatigue may be related to poor sleep, dehydration, stress, an underlying medical condition, certain medications. Instead of relying on energy drinks, consider healthier ways to boost your energy. Try drinking more water throughout the day, getting regular physical activity, eating balanced meals with protein and fiber, improving your sleep routine, speaking with your healthcare provider if fatigue is persistent. For many people, these strategies provide more sustainable energy than stimulants. Our number 1 item isn't a single food. It's hidden sodium. Most people think of the salt shaker when they hear the word sodium. But the truth is that the majority of sodium in many diets comes from processed and restaurant foods, not the salt added at the table. Hidden sodium is found in foods such as canned soups, frozen dinners, pizza, fast food, deli meats, bread, salad dressings, pasta sauces, ketchup, soy sauce, snack foods, restaurant meals. Too much sodium can cause your body to retain extra fluid. Over time, excess sodium may contribute to high blood pressure, increased workload on the heart, greater strain on the kidneys. One challenge is that many foods don't taste especially salty, even when they contain large amounts of sodium. That's why reading nutrition labels is one of the most effective habits you can develop. When shopping, compare products and choose options labeled low sodium, reduced sodium, no salt added. Cooking at home more often also gives you greater control over the amount of salt used in your meals. You can add flavor with garlic, onion, lemon juice, fresh herbs, black pepper, paprika, rosemary, thyme, basil. These ingredients add delicious flavor without relying heavily on salt. Remember, reducing sodium doesn't have to happen overnight. Gradual changes are often easier to maintain and can make a meaningful difference over time. We've talked about foods to limit. Now let's finish with foods that can be part of a healthy eating pattern for many people. If you have chronic kidney disease, your dietary needs may be different, so always follow your healthcare provider's or registered dietitian's advice. Apples provide fiber and beneficial plant compounds while making a naturally sweet snack. Blueberries are rich in antioxidants and can be a great addition to oatmeal or plain Greek yogurt. Bell peppers are colorful, crunchy, and provide vitamin C along with other beneficial nutrients. Cabbage is affordable, versatile, and works well in salads, soups, and stir-fries. Roasted, steamed, or mashed cauliflower can be a delicious alternative to more heavily processed side dishes. Replacing some butter or highly processed fats with olive oil may support overall heart and metabolic health. Walnuts provide healthy fats and can be a satisfying snack when enjoyed in appropriate portions. Remember, no single food can clean or heal your kidneys. It's your overall eating pattern that matters most. Let's quickly review the 10 foods we discussed today. 10. Sugary soft drinks. Often high in added sugar and low in nutritional value. 9. Processed meats. Frequently high in sodium, saturated fat, and preservatives. 8. Instant noodles. Convenient but often loaded with sodium. 7. Fast food burgers and fries. Typically high in calories, sodium, and unhealthy fats. 6. Packaged salty snacks. Easy to overeat and often high in sodium. 5. Processed cheese. Many varieties contain added sodium and other additives. 4. Sweet breakfast cereals and pastries. Often high in added sugar and refined carbohydrates. 3. Frozen ready meals. Many contain hidden sodium and preservatives. 2. Energy drinks. Often high in caffeine and added sugar. 1. Excess hidden sodium. Found in many processed and restaurant foods and one of the biggest dietary contributors to high blood pressure. The goal isn't to eliminate every favorite food forever. Instead, focus on eating more whole, minimally processed foods most of the time and enjoying less nutritious foods only occasionally. Small, consistent improvements often lead to lasting results. If you found today's video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Every week, we share easy-to-understand, evidence-based videos about kidney health, heart health, diabetes, healthy aging, nutrition after 55, healthy lifestyle habits. Our mission is to help you make informed decisions that support your long-term health. Now we'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods would be the hardest for you to reduce? Is it soft drinks, bacon, chips fast food, noodles instant noodles, salty snacks, or something else? Share your answer in the comments below. Your experience may encourage someone else who is trying to build healthier habits. And if you know a friend or family member over 55 who might benefit from this information, please share this video with them. Healthy habits are easier to build together. Thank you for watching, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.